They told you RV life was cheap, simple, and freeing, but in 2025, that dream is falling apart. Campgrounds are full, prices are insane, and the lifestyle is way harder than anyone admits. If you think you're ready for RV living, these 10 brutal truths might change your mind. Let's get rolling. The dream of RV living often conjures images of ultimate freedom, hitting the open road and going wherever your heart desires. However, the reality comes with surprising limitations that can make this lifestyle less freeing than you might expect. One major constraint is campground time limits. Popular destinations, especially national parks, typically restrict stays to 7 to 14 days. Just when you're getting comfortable, it's time to pack up and move on. This constant relocation can feel more stressful than liberating. RV size is another significant factor. Many beautiful campgrounds, particularly in state and national parks, simply can't accommodate larger vehicles. If you own a bigger rig, your options become surprisingly limited, forcing you to skip some of the most scenic locations. Gone are the days of spontaneous travel, too. The surge in RV popularity means campgrounds often fill up months in advance. Without advance reservations, especially during peak seasons, you might find yourself without a place to stay. While boondocking, camping without hookups, offers more flexibility, it's not for everyone. Even daily travel presents challenges. Finding suitable fuel stops, navigating through cities, and locating overnight parking spots requires careful planning. Large vehicles can't simply pull into any parking lot or rest area, and urban areas can be particularly tricky to navigate. While RV living still offers unique adventures and memorable experiences, it's important to understand that the romantic notion of complete freedom comes with practical limitations. Success in this lifestyle often depends more on careful planning than spontaneous decisions. Think RV living saves you money. The reality might surprise you. While it can be cheaper than traditional housing, the costs stack up fast and often unexpectedly. Fuel expenses hit hard, especially for gas-guzzling RVs that average only 8 to 12 miles per gallon. A cross-country trip can cost thousands in fuel alone when prices are high. Campground fees also take a big bite from your budget, ranging from $10 nightly at basic sites to $70+ for full hookups at popular spots, rivaling monthly rent in some areas. Hidden costs emerge with maintenance and repairs. RVs face both mechanical and structural wear, with tire replacements alone exceeding $1,000. Engine troubles, plumbing issues, and electrical problems are inevitable, turning minor fixes into major expenses once labor and parts are included. Insurance and registration costs vary by RV size and type. If you're financing your rig, monthly payments add another steady expense. Don't overlook ongoing costs like propane, internet plans, and off-season storage fees. A typical month of RV living might cost $1,000 to $2,200, breaking down as $400 to $800 for fuel, $300 to $900 for campgrounds, $100 to $200 for basic maintenance, $100 to $150 for insurance, and $100 to $150 for internet and propane. This doesn't include unexpected repairs. While RV living offers amazing experiences, it requires careful budgeting and preparation for surprise expenses. The lifestyle often proves pricier than expected, making solid financial planning essential for enjoying life on the road. Living in an RV means adapting to extremely limited space, which often proves more challenging than expected. With only a few hundred square feet, the reality of tiny living can test even the strongest relationships and personal habits. Privacy becomes scarce when sharing such tight quarters. For couples or families, there's nowhere to retreat during disagreements, making conflicts feel more intense. The lack of personal space means everyone's routines, moods, and activities directly impact others. Daily tasks require careful coordination. Small counters make meal prep tricky, cramped bathrooms complicate morning routines, and simple movements need planning when others are in the way. Multiple people needing facilities simultaneously creates a constant juggling act. Bad weather magnifies space limitations. When rain or cold forces everyone inside, cabin fever sets in quickly. Children especially struggle without room to move freely, and adults may feel trapped during extended indoor periods. Storage constraints force tough decisions about possessions. Even basic items like clothing, kitchen supplies, and recreational equipment compete for limited space. Hobbies often require sacrifice, as there's rarely room for equipment or supplies. Living areas serve multiple purposes. Bedroom, office, dining room, and living space all occupy the same few square feet. This multifunctional approach demands constant organization and flexibility. While some people thrive in tiny spaces, others find the constant closeness overwhelming. Success in RV living requires embracing minimalism, developing strong organizational skills, and maintaining patience with constant togetherness. An RV's constant motion means maintenance becomes a daily reality rather than an occasional task. Every bump, temperature change, and sudden stop strains the structure and components of your mobile home. Road vibrations constantly loosen screws, damage cabinets, and disconnect wiring throughout the vehicle. Plumbing systems prove especially vulnerable to leaks and clogs, while forgetting to winterize can lead to burst pipes and costly repairs. Mechanical issues demand constant attention as engines, brakes, and transmissions face heavy stress from driving or towing. Tires wear faster than regular vehicles due to weight distribution, with replacements costing over $1,000 per set. Unexpected problems create urgent challenges when roof leaks appear during storms or air conditioning fails in summer heat. These breakdowns often leave you stranded or searching for emergency repairs in unfamiliar places. Regular maintenance consumes significant time and energy as you clean, lubricate slide-outs, check seals, and maintain generators. Without proper upkeep, small issues quickly become major problems that require expensive professional repairs. The RV lifestyle demands both mechanical aptitude and financial preparation for inevitable repairs. While rewarding, RV ownership means committing to constant maintenance to prevent your home on wheels from becoming a source of stress rather than freedom. Reliable internet and cell service remain major challenges for RV living in today's connected world. Campground Wi-Fi typically slows during peak hours, making video calls and file uploads nearly impossible for remote workers who depend on stable connections. Cell coverage becomes unpredictable in national parks and remote camping areas, with dead zones appearing regardless of carrier choice. This creates real problems for those needing consistent access for work or emergencies. To combat poor connectivity, RVers often invest in cell boosters, directional antennas, and satellite internet systems. These solutions require significant upfront costs and monthly fees, adding substantial expenses to RV life. Coverage gaps force many travelers to maintain multiple carriers and data plans since no single provider offers complete nationwide coverage. This means juggling different accounts, tracking data usage, and managing several monthly bills. A complete connectivity setup often includes primary and backup carriers, signal boosters costing hundreds of dollars, mobile routers, and monthly service fees that can exceed $300. For digital nomads and remote workers, these persistent connectivity challenges can seriously impact both productivity and quality of life. While solutions exist, staying connected on the road requires substantial investment, careful planning, and acceptance that perfect connectivity remains out of reach. RV parks often fail to match their marketed image of peaceful retreats. Many destinations struggle with overcrowding, especially during peak seasons, as rigs pack tightly together with minimal privacy or personal space. Instead of scenic views, campers might face their neighbor's sewer hookup or endure conversations through thin walls. Noise poses a constant challenge, whether from nearby highways, train tracks, or airports. Within parks, late-night gatherings, barking dogs, and playing children can transform a supposed sanctuary into a chaotic environment. The close quarters amplify these disruptions. Costs vary significantly, with some parks charging premium rates for basic amenities like water and electricity. Popular locations may demand over $70 nightly, yet the quality often falls short of these prices. Challenging neighbors impact the experience significantly. Some campers ignore boundaries, leave trash scattered, or play loud music late into night. These issues become more pronounced given the limited space between sites. Maintenance problems plague many facilities, featuring aging infrastructure, poor management, and neglected grounds. These conditions feel particularly frustrating given the rates charged for stays. While some RV parks deliver excellent experiences, many disappoint. Finding good locations requires thorough research, careful review reading, and realistic expectations about shared camping spaces. The idyllic promotional photos often mask the daily realities of crowded, noisy environments. Weather challenges in RVs are far more severe than in traditional homes. RVs heat up quickly in summer sun due to poor insulation, overwhelming air conditioners, and straining appliances. Running generators for cooling during boondocking rapidly depletes fuel supplies. Cold weather brings frozen water lines and inefficient heating costs, particularly with propane or electric heaters struggling against thin walls. Condensation leads to mold growth and structural damage over time. Severe storms pose real dangers, as high winds can destabilize or tip RVs. Hail damages roofs and solar equipment, while heavy rains cause leaks and flooding. Flash floods threaten RVs parked in low areas or near water sources. Natural disasters like wildfires, hurricanes, and tornadoes force quick evacuations, disrupting travel plans and risking safety. Even moderate storms feel more threatening in an RV's lightweight structure. Temperature management requires constant attention. Summer demands strategic parking for shade. Winter needs careful pipe insulation and heating. Storm season requires monitoring weather alerts. Safe locations must account for flooding risks. Weather isn't just uncomfortable in RV life, it's a daily safety consideration requiring preparation and flexibility. RV life, despite its promise of adventure, often brings unexpected isolation and loneliness. The constant movement makes building lasting relationships challenging, as connections formed at campgrounds typically end when travelers part ways. Solo travelers face particular challenges during long drives, quiet evenings in remote locations, and extended periods without meaningful interaction. Even those traveling with companions can feel isolated, especially during times of stress in confined spaces. The lack of permanent community eliminates casual daily connections that traditional living provides. Neighborhood chats, local events, and regular social groups become rare luxuries. Missing these small interactions compounds the sense of disconnection. Many RVers combat loneliness by joining clubs like escapees or escapers, attending meetups, and participating in online communities. These gatherings provide opportunities to connect with others who understand the lifestyle's unique challenges. Digital connections through social media groups and forums help maintain relationships and coordinate meetups with other travelers. However, these virtual connections don't always satisfy the need for consistent face-to-face interaction. While RV living offers freedom and adventure, the emotional impact of constant movement requires preparation. Creating and maintaining meaningful connections demands conscious effort, but proves essential for long-term satisfaction on the road. Living in an RV requires radical downsizing from traditional homes. Storage space is severely limited, with small closets and cabinets forcing tough choices about possessions. Clothing, kitchenware, tools, and recreational equipment compete for precious space, while seasonal items pose particular storage challenges. Basic conveniences often must be sacrificed. Large wardrobes, fully stocked pantries, and multiple kitchen appliances become impractical. Even storing everyday items like bulk groceries or extra toiletries becomes difficult, requiring more frequent shopping trips. Letting go of hobby equipment and cherished possessions can be emotionally draining. Whether it's books, exercise equipment, or craft supplies, abandoning activities that bring joy impacts quality of life. Organization becomes a constant challenge. Limited space requires creative stacking and frequent rearranging, turning simple tasks like finding specific items into time-consuming projects. Storage solutions require strategic thinking, using vacuum bags for clothing, installing additional hooks and shelves, rotating seasonal items, maximizing external storage compartments, finding multi-purpose items. While minimalism offers some benefits, the reality of limited storage demands ongoing adjustment and acceptance of living with less. The reality of RV living differs sharply from social media's polished portrayal. Managing waste tanks becomes a regular, unpleasant task involving smells and potential spills. Cleanups can turn messy when hoses leak or connections fail. Daily cleaning demands more attention in an RV's confined space. Dirt, dust, and outdoor debris accumulate quickly, requiring constant sweeping and wiping. Pet hair, tracked in mud, and beach sand compound these challenges, making maintenance a daily necessity. Mechanical issues arise unexpectedly, from flat tires on remote roads to stuck slide-outs and leaking roofs during storms. These breakdowns disrupt travel plans, drain finances, and test patience, especially when repairs prove difficult to arrange. Driving large vehicles presents constant challenges. Navigating traffic, mountain roads, and tight spaces creates physical and mental fatigue. Finding suitable fuel stations and overnight parking adds stress to already long travel days. The daily realities include wrestling with temperamental plumbing, battling endless dust and dirt, managing unexpected repairs, handling challenging road conditions, finding safe parking spots. If you own an RV, something will break, guaranteed. Whether it's brand new or well-loved, your home on wheels faces constant road vibrations, extreme weather, and wear and tear. Each mile driven subjects your RV to forces similar to a 6.5 magnitude earthquake shaking a traditional house. The most common costly repairs include roof leaks. Deteriorating seals around vents, skylights, and edges lead to water damage and mold. A small leak can escalate into thousands in repairs. Slide-out failures. Mechanisms fail due to misalignment, motor burnout, or electrical issues, potentially leaving you stranded at a campsite. Appliance problems. Water heaters and refrigerators fail frequently due to propane, electrical, or mechanical issues. Replacing an RV fridge can cost $1,500 plus. Plumbing and tank issues. Freshwater and waste tank problems often lead to messy emergency repairs. Even with warranties, breakdowns cost you. Many only cover parts, not service fees, labor, or extended wait times. If an RV technician isn't immediately available, you might face expensive additional nights at campgrounds while awaiting repairs. Experts recommend maintaining $2,000 to $5,000 in an emergency RV repair fund. Many experienced RVers allocate a percentage of their travel budget specifically for maintenance. Proactive maintenance, regular roof sealing, checking slide tracks, and servicing appliances can prevent minor issues from becoming major financial disasters. While ownership requires this additional planning, being prepared helps ensure your adventures remain enjoyable rather than stressful. Many RVers budget for nightly campground rates but overlook hidden fees that quickly inflate costs. What seems like a $50 per night stay can easily become $70 or more once additional charges are factored in. Common hidden fees. Resort fees. High-end RV resorts often add $5 to $20 daily for amenities like pools, clubhouses, Wi-Fi, or fitness centers. Pet fees. Some campgrounds charge $2 to $5 per pet per night, with certain breeds facing restrictions that might require alternative boarding. Extra guest charges. Bringing family or friends. Parks may charge $5 to $10 per additional guest over certain limits. 50-amp service fees. Larger RVs needing 50-amp power might incur an additional $5 to $15 nightly at certain parks. Dump station fees. Without full hookups, you might pay $10 to $25 just to dump tanks, with some places even charging for freshwater fill-ups. Utility surprises. Monthly stays often come with metered electricity. In hot climates, running your AC consistently can add hundreds to your bill. Even Florida state parks now add separate electricity fees, making public campgrounds costlier than expected. Some campgrounds, especially in remote areas, charge for showers, typically 25 cents to $1 per 5 minutes. For families, these costs accumulate quickly. Avoiding unexpected costs. Read the fine print before booking. Ask about all potential fees up front. Consider boondocking or all-inclusive pricing options. These hidden charges can transform an affordable stay into an expensive adventure, making thorough planning essential for budget-conscious travelers. Many RVers underestimate their propane usage, leading to unexpected expenses, especially in cold weather. Propane is essential for heating, cooking, refrigeration, and hot water, but consumption varies dramatically based on climate, RV size, and appliance usage patterns. Propane powers multiple essential systems. Furnace, heating, the biggest consumer, especially in winter. A 30-pound propane tank can last as little as 3 to 5 days in freezing temperatures. Refrigerator. Absorption fridges use propane when not connected to electricity, depleting fuel faster than most anticipate. Cooking in hot water. Regular cooking and lengthy showers significantly increase propane usage. A 20 to 30-pound propane refill costs $30 to $60, with cold climate RVers potentially needing several refills monthly, totaling $200 to $300 in extreme cases. Common propane surprises. Automatic switchover issues. Many RVs feature auto changeover valves that switch tanks without warning. Users often discover both tanks are empty only when heating or refrigeration fails. Undetected leaks. Faulty regulators, hoses, or seals can cause slow propane leaks, resulting in higher consumption. Environmental factors. Cold temperatures reduce propane efficiency, while high altitudes affect appliance performance, potentially increasing usage. Cost-saving strategies. Use electric heaters when hookups are available. Improve insulation around windows and doors to retain heat. Install and regularly check external propane gauges. Opt for refilling rather than exchanging tanks. Refilling costs less and ensures full capacity. Planning ahead and monitoring propane consumption can help you avoid unexpected costs and fuel shortages during your RV adventures. Many RVers assume they can rely on campground Wi-Fi or a single mobile data plan for connectivity, only to discover the reality is much different. Whether you're working remotely, streaming, or just checking emails, staying online while RVing can be both frustrating and expensive. Most campgrounds advertise free Wi-Fi, but typically, speeds are too slow for streaming or video calls. Network congestion renders it nearly useless during peak hours. Some locations charge extra for premium speeds that remain unreliable. Connections often don't reach all campsites, forcing you to sit near the office for a signal. To avoid campground Wi-Fi limitations, many full-time RVers invest in alternative solutions. Starlink RV Plan, $150 per month plus $600+ for equipment. Works well in rural areas but requires a clear sky view and struggles in heavily wooded locations. Cellular hotspots. While carriers offer data plans, unlimited hotspot options often include caps or throttling after 50 gigabytes to 100 gigabytes. Multiple networks required. Since no single carrier works everywhere, many RVers maintain 2 or 3 data plans simultaneously, costing $100 to $300 monthly. Budget-friendly connectivity strategies. Combine Starlink with cellular hotspots for maximum flexibility. Invest in a signal booster to improve weak cellular connections. Carefully monitor data usage to prevent overage charges. Download entertainment. Internet access represents a critical but frequently overlooked RV expense. Without the right setup and expectations, staying connected can become one of the most significant frustrations of life on the road. One of the biggest financial mistakes new RV buyers make is underestimating depreciation. Unlike houses that often increase in value, RVs lose value rapidly, sometimes as much as 50% within the first 5 years. This means that a $150,000 RV could be worth only $75,000 in just a few years. Why RVs depreciate so quickly? Mass production and build quality issues. Many modern RVs are built for speed, not longevity, leading to accelerated wear and tear. Outdated features. Newer models continually arrive with improved features, layouts, and technology, making older models less desirable. Market volatility. During RV booms like 2020, prices surge, but when demand drops, values plummet, leaving many owners upside down on loans. Many people finance their RVs with 15 to 20-year terms. However, due to rapid depreciation, owners often owe more than the RV is worth within just a few years, creating difficult financial situations. For example, you finance a new RV for $100,000. In 3 years, it's only worth $60,000, but you still owe $80,000 on the loan, resulting in a $20,000 loss just to sell it. Smart strategies to minimize depreciation impact. Buy pre-owned. Let someone else absorb the initial depreciation hit. A well-maintained 3 to 5-year-old RV can offer excellent value with plenty of useful life remaining. Make substantial down payments. This prevents becoming underwater on your loan. Research brand resale values. Some manufacturers maintain their value better than others. Prioritize quality over initial price. Depreciation represents one of the largest hidden costs in RV ownership. Understanding this reality before purchasing can save you tens of thousands of dollars over the long term. Many RV buyers focus on purchase price, fuel, and maintenance costs, but storage and parking fees often get overlooked. If you don't have space to park your RV at home, or if local regulations prevent it, you may be forced to pay for RV storage, which can cost anywhere from $50 to $300 per month. Many neighborhoods, especially those with HOAs, have strict rules against RV parking in driveways or on streets. Even if you own land, some cities have ordinances restricting RV storage due to aesthetic or zoning laws. Violating these rules can result in fines or legal action. If home parking isn't viable, you'll need a storage facility, outdoor storage, $50 to $150 per month. The most affordable option, but leaves your RV exposed to weather damage, sun deterioration, and potential theft. Covered storage, $100 to $250 per month. Provides partial protection from elements, but still exposes the RV to humidity and pests. Indoor climate-controlled storage, $200 to $300+ per month. The best protection against extreme temperatures and moisture, but also the most expensive. Even full-time RVers may need storage during extended trips away from the RV, major repairs requiring weeks or months, seasonal pauses during extreme weather conditions, cost reduction strategies. Seek private land rentals, where homeowners offer space at lower rates. Store your RV in rural areas with more affordable rates. Arrange storage sharing with other RV owners. Many RVers fail to factor in storage costs when purchasing, but this expense can add thousands of dollars annually to your RV budget, making it a crucial element in your financial planning. Many RVers dream of free boondocking, camping on public land for weeks without paying campground fees. While it's true that boondocking can save money, it's not entirely free once you factor in permits, dump station fees, and resource costs like water and propane. Public land camping, hidden expenses. Bureau of Land Management, BLM, and U.S. Forest Service offer dispersed camping, but many areas require permits. In Arizona, long-term visitor areas, LTVAs, charge $180 for a winter season, allowing extended stays but with limitations. Many public lands enforce 14-day stay limits, requiring frequent relocation and increasing fuel expenditures. Waste management and water challenges. Without campground hookups, RVers must find dump stations, which typically charge $10 to $25 per use. Clean potable water can cost $5 to $15 per fill-up at some locations. Limited freshwater tank capacity may necessitate frequent refills, adding both time and fuel costs. Energy considerations. Generators consume propane or gasoline at $3 to $6 per gallon to maintain power. Solar power systems offer long-term savings, but require upfront investments of $1,000 to $3,000 for panels, batteries, and inverters. Without electrical hookups, refrigerators often run on propane, further increasing fuel expenses. While boondocking can substantially reduce camping costs, it's important to recognize it's not completely free. Expenses for RVers who plan for these costs will enjoy a better experience and avoid unexpected financial surprises during their off-grid adventures. RVs are heavy and constantly on the move, meaning tires wear out much faster than on regular vehicles. Many RV owners underestimate the cost and frequency of tire replacements, leading to unexpected expenses, or worse, dangerous blowouts on the road. Unlike passenger car tires, RV tires are larger, heavier, and built for high loads, making them significantly more expensive. A single motorhome tire can cost $300 to $500, while trailer tires typically range from $150 to $300 each. A full set of 6 tires for a Class A motorhome can easily cost $3,000 to $5,000. Even if your tread looks fine, RV tires must be replaced every 5 to 7 years due to sidewall aging and rubber degradation. A tire blowout isn't just an inconvenience, it can be dangerous and expensive. Tire blowouts are one of the leading causes of RV accidents. If a tire shreds, it can damage the RV's body, plumbing, or wiring, leading to thousands in repairs. Without roadside assistance, towing and emergency tire replacement can cost $500 plus. To maximize tire life and avoid unexpected costs, check tire pressure regularly. Underinflated tires generate excess heat, increasing blowout risk. Use a TPMS, tire pressure monitoring system, alerts you to pressure drops before problems occur. Balance weight distribution. Uneven loads put excess strain on certain tires. Rotate and inspect tires regularly. Look for cracks, uneven tread wear, and bulges. Protect tires from sun and weather. UV exposure weakens rubber. RV tire maintenance isn't optional. It's critical for safety and budget planning. Regular inspections and proactive replacements can prevent costly and dangerous blowouts, saving you from massive repair bills and travel disruptions. While the financial side of RV life is critical, there's more to affordability than just comparing expenses. Many hidden factors, lifestyle adjustments, unexpected challenges, and long-term financial planning can determine whether RV life is truly sustainable for you. Unlike homeownership, where repairs can be outsourced, RVers often spend hours fixing their own rigs to avoid costly service fees. Logistics can be exhausting. Constantly planning routes, finding campgrounds, dealing with weather changes, and handling unexpected breakdowns takes significant time and mental energy. Long-term financial considerations. Lack of equity growth. Unlike homeownership, where you build wealth through equity, RVs depreciate rapidly, making it difficult to retain long-term value. Limited earning opportunities. Remote work is an option, but not every job is suited for full-time RV travel. Reliable internet, time zones, and workspace constraints can affect productivity. Retirement and savings risks. Without a traditional home, some RVers find it harder to save for retirement or invest in stable assets. Emotional and social trade-offs. Isolation versus community. While RV life offers freedom, it can also lead to loneliness. Frequent moves make it harder to build lasting relationships. Relationship strain. Traveling in a small space. 24/7 can put pressure on marriages and families, requiring strong communication and adaptability. Mental load of constant change. Adapting to new environments, weather conditions, and road hazards can lead to stress and decision fatigue. While careful budgeting can make RV life affordable, it's the emotional, logistical, and long-term planning factors that often determine success. If you're prepared for the lifestyle changes, not just the financial shifts, RV living can be a rewarding experience, but without that mindset, it may not be as cheap or fulfilling as it seems. Let's be real, cheap RV life is dead. Prices are up, free camping is disappearing, and surprise costs are everywhere. Have you felt the impact of these changes? Drop a comment below. And if you want to avoid the biggest financial mistakes RVers make, don't miss our next video right here. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's keep rolling.